all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Gee. I kind of.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
Well, negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it.
I'm back.
We are here, and we're going to talk about hypocrisy. Now, we all know if you're a student or connoisseur of Neely Fuller Jr., RIP, you know he spoke about the 9 areas of human activity. One of them happens to be law. It can be anything from the police all the way up to how America puts out and enforces laws. Who you see on the left side of your screen is someone called James Danison. And James got into trouble recently for stealing from his employer. And in the right-hand corner, you happen to see Brendan Depa. Now, if you don't remember who Brendan Depa was, he was the young man who caught a case and subsequent prison time for beating up his teacher in school because she decided to take away his Nintendo Switch. Now, I know a lot of people are like, why are you bringing those two? They don't seem related. Well, that's where the hypocrisy comes in. Because as my guest and I outline in this live stream, you're going to see the hypocrisy of not only the law, but you're also going to see the hypocrisy of those who decide that they're so smart that they're going to commentate on this. But before we get into all this, let's bring him up.
Who cares?
But yeah, I feel absolutely nothing for them.
Brother Torian, how are you?
I am doing well, sir. How are you?
I am wonderful. Did you not enjoy the first live we did this morning?
I did. I wasn't expecting that live, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah, that was my little 3-part series on MAGA and how they're essentially losing the culture war. But we're not here for that today, even though they will be somehow involved. We need to talk about these two stories. Not so much Brendan's story, but this James Danison. But before we do all that, let's see who's in the building. Wallow J, hello. SD Johnson, hello. Reparations Nation, hello. Sybil, hello. Miss Nisi, hello. Lehman Lucas, hello. Cosmo Fury, hello. Brother Man to you, hello. And for those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, hello. Now, as we do on this channel, we're going to be playing clips and reading articles, so we have to do the customary house cleaning.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now,
you know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
All right. Now, Torian, before we start, have you heard of this story?
Not until you brought it to my attention.
Okay. I found out about this story earlier. Well, now it's a new week. Last week. And I was wondering why all these right-wing accounts were saying that this store was wrong for what they did. So I did my research and I said, oh, we got to talk about this because as I wrote in the description, it reminded me of Brendan Depa. And you're going to see the through line with this very soon. But let's begin. So I saw an article this morning from this website called Black Tea News, and it's owned by a Black woman. And she was calling out one of those big right-wing accounts that I'm going to show you in a little while. But I want you to read the article with us. And we're also going to look at the body cam footage because they have a full body cam. Because the stuff I saw clips. So it says here, Meijer targeted for boycott after lies about arrested teen goes viral. Now, for further context, this happened last year. They just released the video now. It's funny how they're getting pissed off at body cams being released now, but they wanted to defend Jacksonville. If you know, you know. Meijer a major Midwest grocery store chain is facing backlash over viral 2024 body cam footage of an employee's arrest. The narrative is that a manager at an Ohio store stalked a poor 16-year-old autistic employee for taking occasional food that was set to be thrown in the trash. Keep a pin in that. This spiteful manager waited until the employee had accumulated over $100 in theft before prosecuting so that he would receive a harsher sentence. Since then, people have been calling for boycotts until the store manager is fired. Many online stated that they called their local Meijer in outrage. A GoFundMe was even set up for the young man and over $30,000 was raised. What do you think of that so far?
Hypocrisy is about to fly off the handle.
Oh yeah.
But then again, it's them.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of money for a lie. Now here's the body cam. That's a wild thumbnail. But you know, viral right-wing and America First accounts reported that Meijer had a 16-year-old disabled deli worker arrested. The reality is that the body cam itself reveals the child in question was 19. 19. They like to protect their criminals, don't they? Several news outlets and media posts stated the employee was James Danison, but the report, partially visible in the body cam footage, listed his last name as Glenbowski. They're out there lying for him.
Glenbowski?
Yeah, they say that's his name. He listed his last name as Glenbowski or Bowski, whatever.
You know why I said that, right?
No.
What are those last 3 letters?
I was trying to stay away from that, but
I always say pay attention. Them last 3 letters, that tells a story in and of itself.
Yeah. But let's continue. It's verbally confirmed on video that his name is James. Red State posted an article saying maybe the teen had special needs and embedded one of the viral tweets from Desiree America 4, littered with misinformation. Huh.
You said what?
Disabled. They're saying he has special needs. Have y'all picked up the through line yet? The New York Post calls the employee autistic and refers to the manager as seemingly self-satisfied. Have you figured out the through line yet? Their article explains what happens in the body cam, but doesn't offer verification for the autism claims. Real America's Voice promoted the idea that the young man was in a wheelchair. I reached out to NLive, a local Michigan news outlet, and they asked how they verified. Asked how they verified that James Danison had autism. They updated the body of their article and admitted their source was the GoFundMe page, which had been deleted. The GoFundMe creator is Kerry Campbell. Listen to this. Y'all gonna love this. Brother Torian, I need you to get closer to the screen. You're gonna love this. The GoFundMe creator is Kerry Campbell, a self-proclaimed registered nurse from Florida. Campbell appears to have no relation to the former Meijer employee and came across his story online. The fund has been restored, and Campbell posted on August 23rd, 2025 that James accepted his funds, though his name is still listed as Danison on the fundraiser. Explain to us why somebody who didn't know this kid in Florida is doing this. Explain that to me.
Does she live in Florida?
She's in Florida. He's in Ohio. And she made a GoFundMe because she saw his story.
She dumb. But it also shows you how gullible they are.
And unlike what you did the other day with Pancake Critter, we looked up the GoFundMe. And you gonna love it.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Justice for James. 37,354 raised. They gave a criminal almost 40 grand.
Why does that sound so familiar?
I know, right?
Sounds like something that happened a couple months ago.
Oh, yes. Explain it for those who forgot.
What was her name? Shiloh Hendricks?
Yes, sir. The Ukrainian.
And they say they broke. They ain't broke. They give money. They give money to what they want to give money to.
They gave money to something that happened a year ago to some kid that he didn't even put it up, but they couldn't help American Eagle raise up and sell out some jeans. $25. You could buy a pair of jeans at American Eagle for $25. Let's see who's the top. The top ones are always funny. And then we're going to read her description. There you go.
Anonymous. 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Shawana Weathersby. Brian Byers, 250. Tariq Davis, 202. Vladimir Edmondson, 200. Another anonymous. Dennis, 200. Jameson, Thomas Churchill. Look at this. These are all the top donors. Major manager. They on code. 1,500 donation. So let's donation protected. Don't you just love it when they put that on there? My name is Kerry Campbell. I am a registered nurse in Tallahassee, Florida. I came across a video of James, a former associate at Meijer, a retail chain in Seven Hills, Ohio. She really does not like commas.
Or capitalizing the name of the city.
Yeah. Or even the job title, but you know.
I'm gonna tell you what this also reminds me when we get to the end of this, when you get to the end of this description, because it reminds me of another story from a couple years ago.
Okay. James is a special needs teenager that was arrested by Seven Hills Police Department for eating food items at his workplace that were unpaid. Fruit cups to be exact. That when we get into the body cam, that wasn't all he ate, but you know. James walks to and from work and tries his best to make a life for himself given his complications. I didn't know autistic people can't walk. I didn't know this. But again, they said that he was in a wheelchair. Oh, okay. All right. Unfortunately, Meijer decided to press charges on the disabled team and put him in jail. And I did catch that comment, but I'm not going to say nothing. I already did. I believe we can all put something together to raise funds for legal fees, transportation, cost of living, food, etc. Legal fees. I seem to remember another young man wanting legal fees, and they made a concerted effort to keep knocking down his sources for legal fees. If you have not seen the body cam footage, please check it out. As a nurse, this disgusts me. How careless and hateful for Meijer and the Seven Hills Police Department. So what did this remind you of?
Do you it's kind of like blurry a little bit because like I'm trying to remember the details a little, but do you remember that one? It was a little boy. I think he lived in some kind of a rural area, almost like a trailer park or something like that. I forgot what the story was, but it was I remember it gained so much traction that even celebrities started to talk about it. I remember one that stuck out to me the most, and that was Chris Evans, aka Captain America, said, "I'm gonna give you tickets to come see Endgame." But then when they all came out, the whole story was a lie. Had them out there with egg on their face. I can't remember for the life of me the whole details of that story.
Let's see if I could find it real fast. Let's see. Is that the cancer one?
I'm not sure. I forgot the name of it. It was a while ago. I do know that, but I'll never forget it.
Let me see. What is this? Rare genetic disorder? This was 2019. Was it that one?
It might have been that one. I'm not sure.
Nikolai Gurky?
That was his name?
Yeah. Let's see. We all doing this real time, folks. Maybe it wasn't this. All right, let me see. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I know the story you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
Because it's like you don't hear about it anymore, but I will never forget it because it made the national news, and then celebrities got involved, and then it turned out it wasn't true. They were just trying to embezzle money, mainly like the parents. I think more so the dad, and they was like from like some rural areas, like some trailer park or something like that. But I forgot. I'm mad. I forgot what the name of that story though.
All right, so there was all that. Now that you got enough of the details, we're going to watch the body cam. Oh, yes, we are. So again, there's how the video starts. And
I'm looking at the date. It says 2023.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she's just putting this out there now as if it's brand new.
Mm-hmm. Don't you just love it?
Y'all just basically gave someone almost $40,000 just because.
Who probably got over the case. They don't wait that long. But
oh well. I would if I was in that position, I wouldn't stop them. Hey, that's free money. That didn't come out of my pocket.
There you go. But let's
and I didn't have to do nothing to get it.
Except get arrested.
Right.
But let's see how he overcame his disabilities and how he's going to explain himself. Because I'm curious.
Get to work!
All right, we don't really need to see you walk.
Hello. Hey. So we have James here. Who's James? Right here. Right here. Okay. He is he works in our deli department. Okay. And we found out that he's just been taking like orders of chicken and fruit cups and stuff like that off the floor.
The boy loves rotisserie chicken. Now, another article I read saying that he didn't even finish the rotisserie chicken. He would just take little pieces of it and throw the rest away. Or other reports were saying that he would take the discarded chicken and eat it. So, the old chicken.
Yeah.
Because, you have to rotate it after a few hours. Somebody said it was just fruit cups. Kerry. Just fruit cups.
For 110? Yep. All right. James, do you have anything on you need to be aware of?
Not
Don't reach for it if you do. Don't reach for it if you do.
Okay, so I have.
Did you hear what he said? Don't reach for it if you don't reach for it. See how calm he said it?
A Sharpie and a box cutter in this pocket. All I have in this pocket is my phone and my earbuds, and then in my back pocket I have my wallet. That's it.
He sounds like Brock Lesnar.
Kind of looks like him too.
He has a box cutter. If this was us, that cop would have been asking for backup.
And why does he have a box cutter?
Well, they say he works in the deli department, so maybe he has to open boxes, but still. I don't know how many boxes in the deli department outside of, maybe taking the meat out, the deli meat pause. Yeah, maybe, but you could just push never mind. Some people at grocery stores like having box cutters on. We're going to leave it alone.
Up for me.
Okay.
All right, just go ahead and put your hand on the wall for me. I'm just gonna take everything out. We'll get it with you.
Put your we be telling y'all about that white violent crime, but y'all don't want to listen to us. All right.
And if they want to talk about arrest, this would be under the category of theft, which they lead overwhelmingly in.
All this stuff yours? Like the box cutter, that's not Meijer property or anything?
That should be Meijer property.
Yeah, that is.
That must be the
So
store
I can
manager.
stay here with them.
Yeah.
All right.
And everything else.
Anything in your shoes or anything like that?
Nope.
You want to put your hands behind your back? Okay. You can put your palms together and just drop that.
Wow,
Put your palms
within 2 minutes, he
Palms
got
together.
arrested.
Palms together. There you go.
Was that?
Damn, it took him 2 minutes to arrest him. Damn, if this was us, they would have taken the paper, put the paper on the thing, and told him to get up and put on them handcuffs, sit back down.
I echo what Reparations Nation said. I wouldn't give someone like this a sharp object. If he has autism, like they say.
Make this easy on you, all right?
Make it easy on you. You hear him?
Not too tight, right?
No. She can't
even
look at him.
They don't tighten up on you.
What's that?
I said she couldn't even look at him. She looks so disgusted.
Yeah, because this is on her watch. This looks bad on her. I think she might be the store manager. Look at her. She's like, oh my God, I'm in the frame. I'm going to be all over YouTube.
I'm going to state your rights right now. I'll still read them while we're on station. No, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney, have him present with you. If you cannot afford one will be appointed for you. Do you understand these rights that they've been stated to you?
Yes.
All right. You have a car outside?
No, I do not.
No? Okay. How'd you get here?
I got here by walking.
Okay. Where do you live at?
I live.
I'm surprised they didn't put it in the front.
But the cuffs?
Yeah.
Usually they wasn't going.
A little grace.
They wasn't going. I don't think they was. They would have been dumb if they did that.
I just wanted to see it. That's another thing with them. They love to put it behind our back so they could parade us out, but sometimes they like.
Now, what was this? Something that was mentioned about a wheelchair.
They said that he was in a wheelchair. That's what that one account said. That the America Desiree said that he was in a wheelchair. He walked real good for somebody in a wheelchair.
He and got right on up too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't need no help getting up or nothing. He hopped right up out of that chair, and it doesn't look like he was in a wheelchair right there.
Mm-hmm. He was just like this here.
Moving on up.
I'm gonna get cussed in a minute.
In the chat.
Oh yeah.
If she is, she's lurking, but I don't think she's in the chat.
All right.
So what's going to happen is you're obviously under arrest for theft. Okay, you're going to have to go back, post a bond, and then we'll get you out of here. It'll take a little less or under an hour.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take this. So there's nothing. He didn't have any property on him today. This is just an active investigation.
No, because he earlier today before we called him back to the office, he went on break. He took some chicken and ate it in the break.
Okay.
So nothing that we need to recover or anything like that.
Okay. So just this stuff. Box cutter is going to stay here since this is my property. All right. I'm going to walk out to my car. Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. We'll bring the video down in just a little bit.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Follow me.
Imagine how embarrassing that has to be that your coworkers got to see you being walked out with handcuffs on.
Yeah, yes, man. Yes, sir. Everybody got to see it.
And not everyone's going to everyone's going to see.
And them
there she is right there.
You see her, right?
No, I do not lurk. I'm listening closely. She just then responds when you played it.
But you see who showed up, right?
Yeah.
Wild policewoman appears.
She was probably always there.
He came in. He went in by himself.
I mean, she was probably there, but you had skipped.
Oh, she probably pulled up.
Yeah, like skipped ahead from when he was walking into the store, and then right when he was about to, when he was questioning them, and before arresting him.
Maybe. All right,
she probably came in from another entrance, because those stores usually have two entrances.
Yeah, she was probably in the deli aisle.
Because she looked like she about to walk out with him.
She looked like she just got off lunch break.
So I'll just meet you back at the station.
Yeah, see, then because she said I'll meet you back at the station, so they together.
Okay.
This ever happened before?
No. So, yeah, I explained to them that that it started off slow. It happened a couple of times because I forgot my wallet.
He don't need no wheelchair.
Oh my God. And no wheel. Where's the wheelchair? That's one. Right. But did you hear what he just said?
I missed it. What did he say?
He a whole criminal mastermind.
I explained to them that that it started off slow. It happened a couple of times because I forgot my wallet or something.
A couple of times.
Okay,
he just got caught. He just got caught this time.
Right. But my thing is, okay, why didn't you tell your people that you didn't have your wallet? They might have hooked you up.
He probably was embarrassed.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, like I said, that is like when people don't want, like, you know, they don't have like wallet. Usually some people don't carry their wallet on them. Sometimes the usual thing is, oh, I forgot it. But a lot of times because they may have no money.
That looked like he had an iPhone too. He ain't got Apple Wallet. All right. I mean, I'm sure they take Apple Pay and Google Pay.
And then I meant to pay it back, and then when I got my wallet like the following day or something, I either just forgot or I didn't know who to talk to.
You didn't know who to talk to. How about your manager? Okay.
And then
that spiraled.
Yeah, a few months, like about a month or two ago, my managers called me in the back and complained that I took too long on my breaks.
Okay.
Then I tried to explain to them that a lot of that time was because I was waiting in line to pay for the
Why is he covering the body cam? He's probably patting him on the head.
food, or I was trying to grab something, and
I want to know why he's covering the body cam.
And the body cam is on the chest. That means he put the hoodie over him.
Right.
Why? That's what's covering it. And then it's muffling the sound.
Oh my God. He said, "This is sad. I can hear him trembling in his voice." Good. Don't do the crime, can't do the time. Ain't that what they like to tell us? He should be scared. He said probably didn't pay for the phone. Jesus. What, you think it was a track phone?
that if it kept happening, they would write me up. Okay. So, do you have a license plate? I have a temp. Is it in your wallet here? Yes. Could you go ahead and have a seat?
Why is the body cam covered?
I know you're saying a lot of stuff. I know I read you your rights. I don't want you to incriminate yourself, so I don't want you to keep talking about this. Okay. I already read you your rights. You can talk about it if you want, but I don't want you to. I mean, it's a minor theft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think they would have told us this?
No. We've seen black people get manhandled for way worse.
Right. And no cop would tell us to stop talking.
Okay, we'll fill you in. We're gonna go back to station, and then we'll.
Okay.
Where's your ID at?
It should be behind that thing that says Hope and B. It is expired though.
That's all right. As long as it's something.
You paused. You paused right when I heard it. So you have an expired ID. No wonder you're walking to work. At least I give him that. He ain't driving. Technically, he's not driving with an expired license. He's walking. So I mean, they can't get him for that. But it is expired. I want to know how long it's been expired. Did it just expire, or has it been expired for a couple of months?
It's probably a goddamn junior permit. Because after you're supposed to get when you get your license, it's supposed to expire, but I think they give you like 3 years.
He's lucky that he wasn't driving this day, because that would have been another additional charge.
This is insane. Look at this.
But also, you got to question this too. He might have walked to work that day, but was he driving at all prior to this? After his license expired? That's why I want to know, when did it expire? Because then that'll determine, okay, did you drive the car at all since then?
Yeah. But also there was something else. Now, remember how they said he was 16, right? Wouldn't you think to tell him to call his parents?
Good point. Because he's a minor.
Minor, and you're under their jurisdiction.
Or some type of guardian, even if he's not saying not living with his parents.
Right. But okay.
But remember, this is Ron DeSantis' Florida.
No, this is Ohio.
Oh, you said Ohio.
Yeah,
Who's
this
the
is Ohio.
governor?
The lady that put up the GoFundMe was in Florida.
Right. Well, who's the governor of Ohio?
DeWine.
Okay.
He kind of like Trump.
Okay, well, that explains that.
Yeah. Gotta love these stories.
You know.
It has your name and sorry. 6607 already.
I like how y'all blocking. So even the body cam. So wait, even the body cam ran with the narrative that he was underage. Huh. Okay.
I am 19.
19.
So there's that confirmation. He said it right there.
19.
So now they're about to run the license plate. I mean, the driver's license.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Oh, sir, wait. You're going to be using the computer while you drive?
I don't think he has his door closed.
No, he closed it. He put the car in drive.
Oh.
Well, reverse. Why? He put it in reverse. He's still on the computer. And the car's starting to back up.
All right, so basically what's happening is obviously you're under arrest for theft.
Yeah.
It is a very minor theft. What we normally do is we're going to take you back. We're going to scratch out a quick ticket for you.
Okay.
We'll probably just release you on your own recognizance.
Okay.
So you don't have to post bond.
All right.
You're going to be given a bond, but we'll release you on zero because you've been cool with me, so I'm going to work with you.
You heard it.
What the hell?
You've been cool with me. I'm gonna give you ROR.
What do I call this? Operation Protect the White Boy in full effect. And you are seeing this in real time. Usually you just got to read about it. But this time, this is when you're actually hearing it. You actually hear it and you see it.
Did you hear what this cop said? It's a minor offense. We're gonna give you a ticket. I never knew theft could get a ticket. I never knew this. Now remember, this was a whole investigation. This was months. This is the other thing that them accounts didn't tell you. This was over a course of months. They waited for it to get over $100 to say something.
Mm-hmm. And I highly doubt that it was reaching $100 for what he stole on that day. So it wasn't like it was just a day. Like you said, they was waiting for it to get to $100 worth of stuff, which means a lot of stuff can be stolen inside of a grocery store that'll equal to $100. Because the most expensive thing you could probably find in the store is probably around maybe, well, depending on how much it is, like in quantity, you probably no more than $20. And I doubt, from what we're gathering, what did they say he stole? Like some chicken?
He took the discarded chicken.
Chicken
from the deli section.
So it wouldn't cost. So it wouldn't be even the same price as it was full retail if it was fresh. So mark that down. What else did he take?
Fruit cups.
Some fruit cups, like fruit cups, like fruit, like, you know. But that's based on how many fruit cups come in. It also depends on what type it is, the brand. Let's just say that it cost about $5-6. If he did that over the course of months, he stole quite a bit.
You're talking at least 10 chickens.
Yeah, and a lot of fruit cups. And then on top of that, you know, he probably, you know, didn't steal by the, you know, like in the fruit cups, you might have get 6 or 6 in the pack. He probably opened it and took 1 or 2. He probably didn't take every last one of them.
Right. So you're paying by unit. So how much were you taking, sir? I feel like we're not getting the full story. But, you know, OPTWB.
All right.
Okay.
So, and then you'll be kicked loose. I'm guessing that you're no longer employed with Meijer. Have they said it?
Oh, it's called Meijer.
Yeah, it's called Meijer.
Yeah,
I thought it was Major.
so the J is silent. It's Meijer. Okay, it's Meijer.
So I apologize to old girl because I was like, that was a great.
He's a major.
Major Meijer. All right, it's called Meijer, not Major. I'm sorry.
Like you don't have a car here, so you're gonna from here. I'll give Eric a call, the loss prevention, that guy, and see if they want you in the store anymore, which usually they don't. If somebody's arrested for theft,
I'm sure they're gonna trespass him. I'm sure.
And like Taylor Man said in the chat, they said he was eating it on his break.
Right.
Yeah, so he never actually walked out of the store with it. He took it off the shelf and then ate it on his break. That was his food for his break. So it sounds to me like he never brought food from home, or he didn't use any money to pay for it to buy food outside of the store.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have given you a discount anyway. But, you know.
Yeah, this is some lopsided logic right here.
Mm-hmm. He's still using the computer while driving.
But yeah, I do genuinely feel bad and all that.
He just told you to stop talking.
hey, listen, it's a mistake. You've never been arrested before, right?
Correct.
So let this be a learning experience, and let's not have it happen again. All right? Because if you're...
How the fuck is he getting life lessons right now?
He getting love taps.
Are you serious? He just told this man, do not talk anymore, and now you about to have a full-blown conversation on the way back to the station. Must be nice.
Look, the crazy thing is if you're going to be arrested, a minor theft is the way to go. Is the way to go.
What? What is this? Oh, these cops are hilarious. Now we're determining, hey, you still maybe $30. I mean, this is the way to go. You don't want to commit, a DUI. I'm just trying to help you, son. What? Now you're talking to him like he's daddy. You think they would have told one of us, hey, this is the way to go? We tell them we ain't never been arrested. It's the first time it happened. You think we're gonna get to talk about a minor theft is okay?
Mm-hmm.
He be telling you, hey, make sure you don't. You should make sure you get a good enough lawyer so you don't go to prison. He ain't gonna tell. I'm gonna call.
They might want to point one for him.
Yeah. They were like, oh, I might want to call LP and make sure, see if they want to press charges on you. It all depends on what they say. What? How much you want to bet this cop probably gave him a recommendation because he was cool with him?
And a minor theft in even a better way to go. Because the reason I say that.
Did you hear what he just said? A minor theft in 7 Hills is okay.
It's the way to go. And a minor theft in even a better way to go. Because the reason I say that.
Expired temporary.
Wait, hold on one second.
Expired temporary permit.
Keep going.
Temporary permit.
Temporary permit.
Permits.
You probably had a learner's permit.
Yeah, it's a temporary permit, so it wasn't even a full license. And last time I checked, if you have a permit, you have to be driving with someone who has a full license.
Right. This is, I can't.
And his is expired.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe what I'm hearing, but I can believe it.
6607 radio.
You finna tell him.
Returning to station starting 23950.3. Anyway, as we do stuff a little differently than a lot of departments,
Go ahead.
we kind of help people out.
Is that right?
You know why? That's interesting that he said that. Who wants to see something really, really? It shouldn't be shocking to you, but it's kind of goes in line with what he just said.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
This is Seven Hills, Ohio. This is the demographics. So it's all this right here. That's Seven Hills.
Looks like a relatively small town.
Mm-hmm. That's small.
Well, there's that.
We help each other.
I never heard of Seven Hills, honestly. It sounded like a small town, and that's exactly what it is. So
Yeah,
look,
it's
it's barely any black people that live there.
That's their population.
11,000, almost 12, well, almost 11,500 people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Per capita income. Median household income.
Is their favorite word, per capita.
Mm-hmm. But you know what this means, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man got some money up in there.
Yeah, because they making over the national average. Way over, to be honest.
And I said, let me look. Modest priced homes. Right? Modest. There's a 400,000. Modest. So I said, okay, let me look. Now these are new construction.
Yeah.
Look at this. Decent.
Yeah, not
the
bad.
boy comes from decent upbringings.
Yeah, definitely middle class. Definitely.
Right. Lower to middle class.
Not quite the upper crust, but not the bottom of the barrel either.
Right.
Nicely manicured lawns.
Mm-hmm.
I bet they don't say past the mustard. They say grass. They probably say past the Grey Poupon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You might find the Meijer brand in there. Well, Meijer brand. I keep saying Meijer. You'll find a Meijer brand in one of these houses.
Mm-hmm. You might find a MAGA hat in one of these houses too.
Shit. Let me see. And then we'll go back to finish off the video. Seven Hills, Ohio, MAGA. Let's see. Now, all the stories about MAGA. Somebody did a video about, it's outside of Cleveland.
It's funny that you put Seven Hills, Ohio, MAGA, and a whole bunch of stories about this pops up.
Mm-hmm.
That just shows you who was talking about it the most. And over almost 2 years late.
Oh, yeah. They're begging for any kind of win. So for those who know, now it is a suburb of Cleveland. You know, one of those Democrat-run cities, they like to call them.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that where ramen noodles is at? Well, he not there,
no,
but
he's
in
in Cincinnati. He out of Cincinnati. So that's closer to Kentucky. But he live in Columbus, which is in the middle of the state. But let's we got about 3 more minutes, so let's finish that off.
You know, a lot of departments, it's a theft. You're held for, you know, a bond $3,500. We hold you for that bond, but people would make you post at least 10%. You're going to post 0 with us and just get out. Okay. And you know, if you're going to be given a court date. And they're so backed up and they're so jam packed that they'll probably make you pay restitution. You know what restitution means?
He getting a sweetheart deal.
paying back what you took.
Yeah.
So they'll probably.
So he probably paid restitution, probably a couple $100, and these idiots gave him 40 gig.
Yep. Like I said, he got a sweetheart deal. They dumb.
They gave him 40 racks.
$40,000.
A year
for
later.
For something that has already been dealt with.
Oh my God.
Who knows if he even still is working at this store? Probably not. They probably fired him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They'll fire you.
Yeah.
Like the day
you can't you can't stay there. You already put a stain on the store because you had the cops come in here and arrest you. How does that make me look? I can only imagine what their team meeting looked like the next day or even that same day.
They probably didn't even say anything. You probably just hear it in the lunchroom.
Yeah, heard it through the grapevine. Did you hear?
Yeah. And then once one of the managers hear, they're like, listen, don't talk about it. Because we don't want the customers hearing.
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
I bet you he went to court and said that. Must be nice.
Probably make you do that and then pay, a court fee. Okay. And they'll probably, give you probation. That's usually what happens. It's like I said, we're a good city when it comes to this, and
good city.
We're gonna get you in and out. A lot of departments, keep you for a while, and we're gonna get you in. There's probably somebody back at station already working on your paperwork. So
what's that?
What day did this happen on?
March 7th. I think we're thinking of light. Because I'm looking for it right now. I'm trying to see if he what the thing of that case was. That's crazy.
Okay.
Your birthday?
Yep.
Social Security.
Damn, he's letting him give up.
You still live out here? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have like I said, you're gonna be given a ticket, and when we get back, we gotta do a couple of photos.
Are you serious?
I would have did that before I got in the car.
What?
Yeah, that's what he was doing. At first, I didn't know what he was doing. I heard something spray, but then when he started moving his hands together, I was like, "Oh, that's sanitizer."
I thought the boy farted.
Nah. Because if he did, he would have sprayed it like in another motion.
No, I was looking something up. I didn't see the video.
Yeah, that was hand sanitizer.
This is crazy.
Fingerprints, and it'll be about no more than a half hour. Okay.
In and out in 30 minutes.
Must be nice.
But they didn't say nothing about calling your parents or none of this. Wow.
For myself right now, I need to have somebody else pay for this.
In regards to what?
In regards to
the restitution when you go to court, or bond.
The bond.
Well, we're going to release you on zero. We're going to get you out. You're going to have a bond, but let me explain it all. I'll explain it to you on station because I don't want to say it now and then have to repeat it.
Okay.
So we're right on station here. When we get on station, I'll explain how everything happens.
Okay, no problem.
6607 radio.
Go ahead.
On station ending 23951.2. All right.
And he starts whistling.
He was listening to the Jeepers Creepers song.
He just don't care. I love how they blocked out now the LP report, but they didn't block it off in the store. But anyway, that's y'all's body cam of old boy. Guess what I found out?
What's that?
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern
On your screen, as I was looking up his case, right, try to see what he got out of it. Do you see all these accounts, even big timers, running with the lie?
And it's like the story, it happened might as well say almost about 2 years ago. And whatever happened with that case is already done. Y'all treating it like it just happened.
So they're saying the body cam came out in March of this year.
Huh. Which means they would still even be late because a lot of the stuff that they're putting up now came up 3 days ago. I'm seeing a lot of 3 and 4 days ago. So they would still be behind.
Right. And they're still saying he autistic.
Okay, never mind.
So let me see. Okay.
What did she say they dragged?
Let me see. This one?
Yeah, what she said. I don't know. It says they dragged A. I don't know what she said after that.
Oh, they dragged oh, okay. Let's see. It says they dragged
a hungry. Well, I didn't see him be dragged anywhere. Like
they dragged a hungry kid out in cuffs.
They didn't. He didn't.
But she didn't even show it.
She
didn't even show it.
And notice what they're trying to make it seem like. They says for eating fruit cups and chicken. I'm like, you're leaving out the part that he stole it.
Wait a minute. How did she find this out? She's saying he working at a country club and became a local celebrity. What? What do you mean the public saw it and they responded? The hell?
Making stuff up. But look at what it says underneath it. It said he stole from his employer. He got fired and arrested. No matter how you feel, given the particulars, this is the way it should be. It's called law and order. Now look at how she responds. Sure, theft is theft, but if management let it go on for 3 months to build a case instead of stopping him right away, that's awfully suspect. It's called building a case.
They don't
it's called building a case. They had to do that. If they would have got him on that one thing, they probably wouldn't have been able to get him on much of anything. They built the case for a reason. That's how investigations work.
They want to excuse theft because the kid is Caucasian.
They want to see if he's going to do it again, if it's a repeat thing or if it was a one-time thing. If it was a one-time thing, they wouldn't.
Go ahead.
If it was a one-time thing, they probably would have let it go. But because it was a repeated effort and he got him on $100 worth of theft, they was like, "Oh, yeah, he's a repeat offender. We're gonna let him go. See if he's gonna check himself," which he didn't. He kept doing it.
Right. Unapologetically America first.
Yeah, right.
How is this
a lot
America?
Of people that say America first, a lot of people that say America first are not.
It's called entrapment.
It was expired food.
Yeah, that's their other justification because they were going to throw it out anyway. Okay, you don't know they could have been sent into food banks. You don't know that.
Look at this. You are right, Desiree. He is a boy. It's time to teach and forgive.
So, you know what we finna do, right? Now they're gonna tell me, oh, he murdered somebody.
They're basically enabling bad behavior, and they got the nerve to tell us that we got a bad criminal element that we don't take accountability for in our community. They got a lot of nerve.
There you go. But these were the same people who were cheering Trump and his admin taking away money off people's Snap cards. A civil suit is possible. Now, if it's true that the country club hired him, that's a bad look. You have a thief in your midst. That's not good.
And then you put him in a country club that's around people with a lot of money, because being a part of a country club, you have to have a certain status to be there.
Right. You have your golf clubs. Those are expensive.
Shoot,
you have this expensive stuff that membership. I don't know where he's working at, which department, but
yeah,
I know you got the classes and all that. They got more food.
You more exquisite food at that.
That's what I'm talking about. The boy can start stealing steaks. What he stole, if it's a good country club, they probably get charged that much for maybe 3 steaks.
They said he became a local celebrity. And they're proud of that. They're proud of making a thief.
You want to say it? You want to say it?
Operation Protect the White Boy?
No, what I say?
Oh, they let me make sure I get it right. They don't want to save the country, they just want to be celebrities.
There you go. Bye-bye, Instagram. All right. But here's the hypocrisy, family. And then we're gonna get up out of here. Now, Brendan Depa, we all remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've seen accounts like this. I also should show you Tara Bull, because she says something before we get into Brendan Depa.
Off topic, but I'm looking at your live on X, and that second one or that third one, that title is crazy.
Let me look. Are Black Trumpers advocating? Wait, not that one, right?
No,
the Black Trumper one,
the one above it.
Oh,
that's great. That title is crazy.
I don't even know who the hell I'm following.
That's wild.
Nobody in here. Must be somebody listening. I don't know nobody in there. This is what they do all day. Anyway, Myers is receiving major backlash after having a special needs teenager employee arrested. I don't know why she put the E upside down, but I guess because maybe it'll trigger the algorithm. For allegedly stealing lunch. They waited until he racked up enough to press charges rather than giving him a warning.
Why should they have to give him a warning?
I don't know. No,
the question is, why was he
stealing? They gonna give you a warning. Torian, you've worked retail before, right?
I've never worked in retail.
Okay. I've worked in retail. They never give you a warning if they find out you're stealing. That's immediate termination. This is what I mean.
And they said they got him on $100 worth of stuff stolen. That's a lot of money for a grocery store.
Thank you. That's somebody's cart. You basically stole. He's a kid and he's hungry and he walked to work. Shame on Myers. This is not even.
Cue the song by City High, please. You know what song I'm talking about.
Yeah. Y'all gotta be kidding. And she knew, right? The stuff came out that this was not true, what they were reporting. They didn't take it down. They left it up. So what we're gonna do is, because I'm petty today, we're gonna be petty. Because they're out here lying. You got 6 million views off of that. I don't think she should get paid off this post.
Like, literally, they are endorsing theft out here. Now, you know, if I was an investigator, I'd be looking into their past to see what was the last time you stole something and from where.
A black kid would have never been treated this way. I can almost imagine. Oh, it's only got a repost. Well, whatever. He stole multiple times. He's a criminal. Criminals get arrested. What am I missing here? How is he special needs and why is that even a factor? And what if he is a kid? Even if you weren't taught not to be a thief by your parents, you learn it in school. If he was too stupid to learn it in school, he would have read not to steal when applying to work there. And if he's too stupid to know what he read and agreed to, then he's frankly too stupid to function by himself in society. I said what I said. I'm sure they were so nice in the comment thread. There you go. So because they threw the food away, he should be entitled to it. Hell, let me go steal $500 worth of groceries. And then they're like, why you did? I'm like, well, they were going to throw it out anyway. Let's see how far I get. Bro, he stole chicken to make himself lunch. I would have paid for it if you don't have to arrest a retarded kid. Jesus.
And look at that. They saying he was making himself lunch. Who cares? If it was $1 billion company, they could have just given him a warning and said, hey, you can't do that here instead of arresting him.
She can't be black.
Again, making not with 9 followers.
No, she's not black. Nah, she just made this. 2018. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Oh my God.
Like I said, the amount of excuses that they're giving.
Speaking of excuses, did old boy get excuses? No, he didn't. Brendan Depa did not get excuses. Do not make this into a racial issue. This dude could have ended this poor woman's life, and she's already confirmed to sustain severe injuries and even head trauma. He's a danger to himself and society. He has autism. So this is how they feel about autistic people.
I've already told you that when black people have mental issues, they don't treat it as such. I've seen that time and time again. I remember there was a story about a man back years ago. I think it was in Georgia, and he walked out of his house completely naked, and they shot and killed him because they felt that he presented a danger. I'm like, with danger, he had no clothes on. I would have been trying to figure out why is he walking around with no clothes on? What was he going to take? You know what? I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I'm curious. Let me see, because Terrible be always talking about everything black. I'm curious. Let me look.
Surprising talked about it.
It's somewhere. Maybe he shouldn't put his name. Did I spell his name right? Yeah, I think I did. The wokeification of society. Shut the fuck up. I'm telling you, I can't wait till he sells this app to them Saudis and he take everybody checks away. I can't wait.
When is that going to happen? Or do you,
I had to take a guess, probably next year.
Before or after the midterms?
I feel like it's going to happen next summer. It's going to be dry, and that's going to be the thing that's going to take us through the summer.
They're not going to be able to function. That's going to be one of the biggest crash outs ever.
They were like, we're going to have to leave.
We're going to go to Truth Social.
Oh, Troll Central? You mean Troll Social?
Yeah.
Are they doing number crypto scams over there? All right. I can't wait till I do that upload on Trump, passing out them coins. But anyway, let's get back to Brendan Depa. Brendan Depa did not get that much of a slap on the wrist. Now I know y'all gonna say he assaulted somebody, but he has autism legitimately. And they didn't take that into account. The judge even said, we're not taking that into account. And gave that boy 5 years plus 15 years probation. This is where the hypocrisy comes in. Because y'all lied on that white boy to save him and gave him $40K. Y'all got upset that the boy...
And look at the title, Hulking. They call it Hulking.
I'm glad you mentioned that. because we're gonna show you what the New York Post. I think they did do a story on old James. See how they softballed it? Even though they know this is a lie.
What did them comments say? Because they be
Which one?
Be some for the New York Post under this, because I know
story?
that for this one.
Okay, let's look. 219. Let's see.
One thing I hate about the Post, other than some of the stuff they post, is their ass be slowing stuff down. They almost remind me of the Daily Mail.
They're blaming the manager. Arrested, handcuffed, arrested, booked, and released. The manager couldn't have a talk with him and ask him to knock it off. We're excusing thieves now.
Put a pin in this, because when this happens in the future, so you can come back to this.
I already took a screenshot.
Even better. Just in case it happens to disappear. You never know.
They doxed the manager
for something, again, that happened in 2023.
2024. The body cam was March of 2024.
Okay. Maybe I probably read the date wrong.
No, remember that her article, I think it said 2023. I think she made a mistake.
Okay.
He gets paid less because he has special needs. What?
For something that happened over a year ago.
Hold up. Do you see this? You know what the worst part is? He gets paid less because he's special needs. What?
No. That would be a discrimination suit against the store if that was the case. And he would have a solid case too, because literally when most people apply for jobs, they ask about if you have any type of disability. And usually people who are disabled, they get special perks. So underpaying them will be going completely against their guidelines, and he would have a case against them, and he would most likely win.
Mm-hmm.
So they just they just up there making stuff up. That's why I said go to these comments, because the people on the Post be off the chain with their comments, depending on what the story is.
How cruel, being that he's artistic.
Artistic, not autistic, but artistic.
Being that he is artistic, according to Maxter R, the employee could just draw, paint, or sculpt the stolen items and replace them with said art. Yeah, he took a picture of the discarded chicken and then put it up. This guy's independent enough to get the job and keep the job without a government subsidized work coach, but gets a pass for stealing from the store because he's disabled. He's not disabled. Had the manager had any leadership skills, he would have turned each incidents into a teachable moment, a coaching moment. How do you teach someone not to steal? Not only was expired food they were thrown out, but they entrapped him, keeping a tally on the zero value food he allegedly stole. What? Y'all see this?
This is what, remember when I had made a post like last week saying that people who do stuff like this, especially the MAGA folks, they are the equivalent of the dumb family on Family Feud, that when that one family member says something dumb and they up there clapping like circus seals saying good answer, good answer. This is an example of that right here. Applauding bad behavior.
I'm surprised the Brendan Depa article doesn't have comments. So I guess they knew.
They saw that and probably had them comments disabled.
This, if nothing else, y'all, this is what we in New Black Media try to tell y'all all the time. And for you dumb trolls that love to come in here and say that America is, what did the boy say? There ain't no systemic racism. What do you call this? You just heard the cop say it. You would be sitting there sympathizing with old James. You would have said a black guy did that or a black woman did that. They need to do the full extent. A hate crime.
A hate crime.
They called it a hate crime. They have more smoke for the
manager.
Smoke for the manager. He's not 16, he's 19. The manager constantly berated him for taking too long on his break, but the lines were always long. And he often got nothing because of that. Okay.
I didn't hear that.
No, that's when they were still I think that's when he was walking, they're going out the door. He was saying that he was taking too long on his lunch break. Okay, you're taking company time. I swear to God, I don't think these people work. You find me a job where your break is 30 minutes and you take an hour and they don't say something to you. They could have just talked to him about taking food without paying. What? Okay, if y'all had businesses and somebody took something out there, you finna talk to him or you gonna fire him?
I can't no more with this.
My head hurts.
Pretty much say the same thing.
My head hurts. Zohar Mandani wants to end all misdemeanor charges. All right. New York, you deserve that. Let me take this off the screen. Oh, wow. MAGA, y'all are not sending your best and your brightest. Right wingers, you are not sending your best and your brightest. But anyway,
they're sending their shame.
They're sending their worst and they're shameful. You're excusing a kid stealing because the food was going to get thrown out. And I didn't hear one time one of them say that wasn't his.
Exactly.
He don't own that store. His family don't own it. So he had no right to take it. Because that's the lines they would use on us.
And he knew what he was doing was wrong. He did it for a 3-month period.
Exactly. Thank you for bringing that up. He recognized he did something wrong. That's why he said it started to spiral out of control. They are covering up for a kleptomaniac. This is Manson level. But anyway. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. Brother Torian, we're about to get up out of here. Thank you again for this.
No problem. This was a very interesting one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely Operation Protect the White Boy, full stop. If I had knew about this story when it first happened, I would have talked about it, but I didn't know about it until you told me about it. And we only know about it because they made it a thing way after the fact.
Like I said, they need any kind of win. To them, this is a win. They think they got a boy who probably went through the system already. He in the system. And they think they got him off.
Right.
They think all the social media backlash is going to get to that judge who's probably not even thinking about this case no more. And like, why am I being inundated with calls talking about we need to free that boy? That boy walking around.
Wow.
But anyway, what you got going on tomorrow?
I got another violent Disney incident that happened, ironically, last year, but they left some parts of the story out of it that just came out like a couple weeks ago. So I have that. And also have another reaction style video to this video that went viral on TikTok. This white guy talking about why don't black people build their own communities, basically in response to how people was responding to that white settlement, that return to the land thing. And he basically tried to rage bait. So that's what's coming tomorrow.
All right, that's what's up. I got woke culture tomorrow.
Oh, look, not Laverne. Was she?
Yeah.
With Laverne talking some stuff again?
No, I'm just saying I have work tomorrow, so I just wanted to say woke culture.
Okay.
I got that tomorrow, but yeah, I got to do that video that I just told y'all about Trump throwing coins, his meme coins. His collectible coins. I'm sorry.
I definitely have something to say about that too.
Yeah. So I gotta record that video. I might do it later today.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask the question: what if a Democrat president did this? We know what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Calls for impeachment, but I'm also gonna put something in their heads that they probably didn't even think of. But there's that. And I have a special video coming. I might as well tell y'all first. We're going to do a live stream. No, an uploaded video on why Angel Reese should be the conservative queen. I'm really going to make them mad.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. But we got that coming to it. And the Constitution series will be starting back up next week.
Cool.
So I was doing a lot of research on the Second and Third Amendment. Especially MAGA loves running around with the Second Amendment, but they're about to go to Chicago. But, they're cool with it. That's going to be a live stream, by the way. But anyway.
I got a couple of lives coming up this week, too.
Yeah. But I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Sunday.
Same here.
Yeah. So, again, hopefully you learned something. If you did, done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Time's up. Get your ass up! We gotta get out of here now!
But did we have a good time here? Hello?
Gotta get your groove on!
At the end of the day gotta end.
That's it.